My job here tonight is to persuade you to join Ernst & Young. So I'm going to run a little video to talk about accountancy, what it is, what it isn't. See if I can persuade you that Ernst & Young is the place for you. And then I'll take you through a few details about Ernst & Young and what you can do to connect with us and hopefully join us. So if I can, I'll run the video now.
Speed was of ultimate importance over here. We were clearly looking to close this transaction in a short period of time. I needed to pick an advisor who knew and understood our business model, our business delivery model, and was also very familiar with the DNA and culture of our organization. So I think Ernst & Young was a very natural fit.
Agenda training program has had a tremendous impact on our business. We've put over 900 partners through this training program over the past year.
The most valuable part of the Capital Agenda training for me was the reminder to think of Ernst & Young and all the services we can provide, thinking of Ernst & Young more broadly.
Everybody's objective is to become the trusted advisor for their clients, and I think the Capital Agenda training and then participating in Capital Agenda meetings with our clients has allowed me to move in that direction.
If you have been following me and if you have enjoyed watching my vlogs each month, then I'd really, really appreciate it if you would vote for me. I would extremely enjoy going to the EY Entrepreneur Awards in Monaco. It's not something that you normally would get a chance to do as an analyst, so it would be absolutely fantastic if you would vote for me so that I could go and be there.
I do think we are seeing a little more confidence come back into the market arena and to businesses themselves.
We've got record amounts of cash, the first C, healthy credit markets, the second C, and surging confidence. And that's the third C that came out in our recent Capital Confidence Barometer, where we surveyed 1,000 executives around the world.
Two key things, Booker, is that credit is gradually returning into the market.
They see the local markets in Southeast Asia to be quite stable.
Okay, well obviously that's a promotional video, and life isn't always exactly like that, but that's what we're trying to achieve, that's what we're trying to stress for our new people, for our new joiners, all the way through to our partners. We continue the training, development of our people, and people is very important to our culture. If we move on to the next slide, it's a big firm, it's in 140 countries all around the world. It's close to $25 billion of revenue. So with a firm that size, you do risk some level of difficulty with the personal issues, trying to get clarity for your career. So we recognize that. We're trying to do more. Again, I'm not going to stand here and say we've cracked it all, but we do a lot of things to help people enjoy life at Ernst & Young. And I think that's one of the key things, if I move to the next slide. Or not, is that we have a lot of what we call networks, diversity and inclusiveness. It's something that you hear a lot about. It's where global firms are saying we need more diversity, gender balance, ethnicity, different cultures within our firm. And so what we have is a number of networks that we have in the UK. It was piloted by the UK and it's now across EMEA, which is Europe, Middle East, India and Africa, one of our biggest areas, where they focus on whether it's the Asian network, the Far East network, the Black African network, Women's network, here's a list of them. We have those focus on extra coaching, extra mentoring, so that you're not left there on your own to wonder how to get on that next engagement when you don't know the people. It's very much driven to working personally with you, trying to help you through that networking experience. I often say to people, when you join Ernst & Young, it's not about joining a firm as such and having a desk and sitting there for the rest of your life. In essence, you're given a key to the door, a key to the building, a key to the office. And what you make of it is really up to you. That's one of the things I'm very proud of for Ernst & Young, because if you have the desire to do more, then you can do that. You can actually reach out through those societies, through networks, to actually achieve more in that you want. Not everybody has to be a 4 and a 5 performer, but what we're looking for is people who are 4s and 5 performers. We're looking for those people to join our firm either at the pre-graduation time, at graduation. If we move on to the next slide, there's a number of ways you can actually contact Ernst & Young. Please make sure that you see our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter. The Leadership Academy, which we've got a lot of Ernst & Young people here today, so they'll be able to talk to you. They're in the foyer. It's an amazing tool to actually get early leadership experience, to understand what it is that you're strong at doing, what you need coaching on. It's a very good, useful leadership early on initiative. The other thing I want to say, prize tagging, is a flyer in your booklet today about prize tagging. Basically, the university in the UK that ends up with the biggest number of tags gets a £10,000 sponsorship. Now, at the moment, there's a couple of universities, Glasgow and Warwick. I've never heard of them, but apparently they're ahead of Imperial College, who's third. So if you can, when you go home, the closing date's the end of tomorrow, so when you go home, if you can just make sure you go onto that link, which is in the flyer, and help Imperial College come out number 1, that would be great. So you didn't come here to hear me speak, you came here to see the rest of the acts. Just on the next slide, please stay in contact. Just email me, I'm on LinkedIn. A colleague over there I was just talking to, he's joining Ernst & Young soon in March. We're going to meet up and talk about how he's finding it and his career. That's what Ernst & Young's about. It's people orientated. Yeah, it's an accountancy firm, it's a financial services firm, it's consulting, and we do work hard, but it's also a people firm, and that's the reason we sponsor this. So thank you very much and have a good evening.
Mark Jarvis, everybody, from Ernst & Young, thank you very much for that speech. And on behalf of Imperial College Indian Society, thank you very much to Ernst & Young for sponsoring this wonderful event.